Alrighty. Hello, hello, hello. Ocean with the first, and thank you for checking the YouTube, Ocean. As you can see, we're doing a change of pace here. Normally the only time I would stream NIKKE is if there's main story stuff. But I decided that whenever there's an event, I'm going to go through the story and then I'm gonna play it here on stream, because why not? It'll give me a reason to stream. Yeah, I probably should have streamed like the last couple events. They were really good too. They had me crying. Unfortunately, this isn't going to be an event that's going to make me cry. Also, I didn't check my mic. Yeah, it looks like my mic's fine. Okay. Yeah, the last two events were... No, last three events, I should say, were very emotional. This one, on the other hand, won't be emotional. Yeah, watching you rewatching all of the Devil via VOD. Also, I did catch that VOD yesterday. Okay, nice, nice. I did, so what I did with the Of the Devil VODs, I put them all in a playlist, and I put like part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4 in the titles on YouTube. Because I don't think I can make playlists on Twitch. If I could, I would, but... And VODs, like, are there forever on YouTube anyway, so I put them on a playlist there. If you ever want to go back and watch them. I don't remember if I streamed on YouTube for the last one. Did I stream on YouTube for episode 1? I don't remember. If I did, I'm gonna add that to the playlist too, with parts in it. But yeah, I did change the titles for the last couple VODs to have like part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. And I'll probably do that from now on for my YouTube titles. For the Twitch titles, I think I might keep the same. Because my YouTube VODs only last like, I think, 2 months, 2 or 3 months, I think. But yeah, YouTube VODs will last forever. So I'm definitely gonna do that from now on. I'm gonna add them into playlists. That'd be easy for sorting in case somebody decides to watch my VODs and playlists. It makes it easier, rather than going through all the videos separately. A little more organized. But yeah, today we're going to do the event. Mainly because all of the event is out now. I did the normal mode last week, but I didn't go through the story, so that's what I'm gonna do today. We'll probably be back on Of the Devil. I'm gonna try tomorrow. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'll try tomorrow. Depends how I feel. Like right now, I feel pretty good right now. Not as much energy as yesterday, but I mean, I hadn't had sinus problems today, so yeah. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. So I think the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go through the normal mode story, which, like I said, we're probably just gonna watch the cutscenes here and go through it. Or the dialogue, I should say. And then we're gonna go through hard mode, which I haven't done yet. So where is it? Record repository. Yeah. So the memory of that day. And then I do want to go through like the bond stories of everybody in that unit, which is called bestseller. This is a punishment. A punishment handed down to me. That is all. I think about it. There was a priestess with a veil like this. Was it? No, it was kind of different. I mean, it's the same. Was there barcodes at the bottom? NIKKE is an AI, not a NIKKE. Now, moving on. We will begin the judgment of two NIKKEs affiliated with the bestseller squad, Arcana and Phantom. First, failure to comply with security protocols pertaining to unauthorized information. Second, attempting to conceal the matter without properly assessing the severity of the issue. Oh boy, this is gonna be hard to read. There's no way I can, like, make this bigger, huh? Nope. Third, unauthorized access to information that could disrupt order within the Ark. An investigation into past cases identified two precedents with a 65% similarity. Both cases resulted in identical rulings. Accordingly, the judgment is rendered as follows. Phantom and Arcana, members of the bestseller squad, will undergo memory wipes. What? This concludes the judgment. Next, for the remaining NIKKE, we will proceed with the judgment of label. First, failure to comply with security protocols pertaining to unauthorized information. Second, providing sensitive information to an unauthorized individual for personal reasons. Third, exposing highly sensitive information based on personal judgment, thereby compromising security and stability within the Ark. An investigation into past cases was conducted based on the above findings. As no identical precedences were found, judgment was rendered at our discretion. The ruling is as follows. Label's status is to be maintained. What? What happened? I think we're about to find out. This concludes the proceedings. Okay, to be honest, I don't remember Phantom's event. And I didn't really pay attention to Delta's event. The Delta Alt event, which involves Phantom, I believe. I should go back and watch those. I might do that sometime. NIKKE, wait a minute. Logically speaking, shouldn't I receive the harshest punishment? I was the one who committed the gravest offense. So why is my status not affected? You didn't stream of the double episode 1 on YouTube. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Okay. I was hoping I did, like, to preserve it, but damn. Because I don't record my VODs anymore, unfortunately. I don't have the computer hardware to save it, unfortunately. When I say computer hardware, I mean hard drive space. I rechecked every VOD on YouTube to be sure. Okay. Thank you for checking. Appreciate it. That means I did Of the Devil before I streamed on YouTube. Huh. If all your memories were to be erased, there is concern that a similar incident could reoccur in the future. I never realized NIKKE was this tall. Now that I see NIKKE, Yeah. I didn't realize she was this tall. What the hell? I always thought she was short for some reason. Probably because like half her body's like kind of covered by the veil. I mean, it's a see-through veil, but it's, I don't know. I have determined that preserving the memory of this incident is the best course of action to prevent recurrence. This, too, is a form of punishment, Label. From this point forward, you are to preserve these memories and devote yourself to ensuring such an incident never happens again. Back then, I had no idea that having to bear those memories alone, rather than having them wiped, was a punishment far greater than any other. Oh, so this happened a while back? Huh. Like I said, I don't remember the Phantom Thief event, if this scene played out there or part of it did. Because I know sometimes some events, like, they take scenes from other events or, like, from the main story and they place it in there. Well, yeah, it was in May last year, so you started streaming on YouTube in June. Ah, okay. Dang, right before, huh? May. Ah, that means my Twitch VOD is gone. I was thinking maybe I should try to download like each VOD from Twitch and then re-upload it on YouTube or something. One at a time since I don't have the disk space. Damn it. Some other ones that I wanted to preserve too were like the Zero Escape series. I love that series. Speaking of Zero Escape, I still need to do the Somnium Files. I need to get back on that. Alright, the third member is Label. Because we met Arcana in, what's her name, Phantom? In the dead of night, when everyone should be fast asleep. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Scratch. I guess 2 nights in a row was pushing it after all. I haul myself up and make a cup of coffee. Skimming through a few documents piled up beside me. Resource Collection Mission Interim Report. Quarterly Resource Supply Overview. Resource Supply Plan Performance Report. Resource Supply Status Analysis number 49. I could barely read that 49. Nah, they gone. There's only the 4 stream of episode 2. Ah, yeah. Yeah, because the VODs on Twitch, I think they only last like 2 or 3 months or something like that. Is it 2 or 3 months? Something like that. Or is it 4 months now? I forget. But for sure they're not there, yeah. Seeing the towering stacks of documents is enough to make my head spin. If only someone would just fall out of the sky and lend me a hand. I have a feeling that is going to happen. Probably Label. Yeah, right. Like that'll ever happen. Very well. I shall grant you your wish. Huh? Oh, it's Phantom. Ow! My back! I've gotta be more careful when I use Quincy's routes next time. One small mistake can lead to an accident like this. Phantom? Oh, it's been a while, Monsieur. What are you doing here in the middle of the night? I didn't realize that's what you called you. I guess I haven't played Phantom enough, which is funny because I have Phantom in my Elysium Tower. I was passing by your room along my route when I heard your heavy sigh. How could I ignore such a cry for help? So what seems to be the problem? You can tell me whatever. I'll do my best to help you. Well, the truth is, I briefly explained my current predicament to Phantom. I see. You're quite fortunate, you know that? Why is that? It just so happens that the Phantom Thief standing before you is rather skilled at organizing documents. So she's part of a squad, I think, that runs a library. Ah, I see. Hey, what's with that look? Are you doubting my words? No, it's not that. I just find it fascinating that a Phantom Thief can be skilled at writing too. Come to think of it, Phantom's day job is a librarian, yeah. She would definitely be a huge help with handwritten work. Alright then, would you help me? Heh, just the words I've been waiting to hear. Now then, monsieur. Prepare to witness with your very own eyes the information processing prowess of Phantom. Whoa, what's with this? 1 second. This is so weird. Yeah. One second. Oh. I just realized I got logged out of my other account. What the heck? 1 second. Yeah, I was logged out of my first account. Wait. How am I logged in here? Well, that's weird. 1 sec. Give me a minute. I don't know why, but my primary account just logged into the other account. Okay. Move from your email. Crap. Give me a minute. Sorry about that. It logged me out of my other account, and now I have to log in. But it made me log in with this account, my streaming account. 1 second. You're part of Hex Maniac membership. What? Second. There. Sorry. Technical difficulties. Okay, I don't know. Okay. Okay. I think I got it. I hope. Okay. Yeah, it was logged in yesterday just fine. Hold on, let me do this. Okay. Alright. Sorry about that. Again, Twitch showing you burn you to the ground and punch you. Take your time though, just make sure not to screen share. Alright. Oh no, it's on like another device. One that's easily accessible for me to moderate on. But I just looked at it, I was like, wait a minute, this doesn't look normal. Alright. Wrestle? Oh, wrestle. No worries. Oh. Yeah, besides like for streaming, usually I have to well, I don't have to log into things, but I prefer to log into things so I can see what it looks like once I start stream. So I have to log in before I start streaming. That's why the starting screen is there too. To make sure that everything is in order. Phantom unleashes her abilities and clears the mountain of paperwork in no time. You're amazing. It's still too early to be surprised by this. Hang around me long enough, and there'll be plenty of surprises in store. I mean, she is a librarian. I'm starting to see you in a new light. Thank you so much. Well, if you ever find yourself in need of assistance again, you know who to call. Well, I should get... At that very moment, one of the documents she organizes flies towards me. Did she steal something? Surface Resource Exploration Report. Oh. She's a librarian, but she can't spell. I swear I will fight Twitch if they mess with you again. Appreciate it. Written by Commander. Encountered a low-level raptor during the exploration on the surface. Good NIKKE damage rate. Below 5%. Dude, she's a librarian. How does she not know how to spell? Relevant data secured. Remaining hostile forces eliminated. Resource Rekovli target 25% of requested quote quota. Oh no. I was overjoyed at the prospect of getting help and forgot one crucial fact. Phantom is an absolute menace at spelling. What is it, monsieur? Is there a problem? Take a look at this. Uh-oh. I forgot to run a spell check. And so Phantom departs after correcting every document with me. Especially since now I have 0 patience with the plus 100 angry and regret. After submitting the paperwork, I fell into an unusually deep sleep. Alright. So sweaty. What? The unpleasant feeling of being drenched snaps me awake. I also hate being sweaty. I hate being like waking up sweaty too. It's gross. How long did I sleep? I hurriedly grabbed my phone to check the time. I've slept half the day away. I throw myself back into the bed. With half-lidded eyes, I stare at my phone. Out of habit, I open the news app. As I scroll through several articles, my fingers stop at one headline in particular. 90% of surface resource recovery target achieved. An astonishing achievement led by the ARC's commanders. The article states that all the commanders who participated in the operation secured over 90% of their resource targets, achieving remarkable results. This time, let's Twitch, you better go ahead. Oh. Something isn't right here. In the most recent mission, we didn't even reach half our target. Yeah. If we say that, we as the commander, because apparently we're like one of the best commanders, how would the others be able to achieve 90%? Come to think of it, since the start of these resource recovery operations, the targets have been unreasonably high, nearly impossible to achieve. I have a bad feeling about this. To alleviate my growing sense of unease, I send a message to a certain librarian who works where all the ARC's information is gathered. Which librarian? Arcana or Phantom? Phantom, do you have a moment? Oh, monsieur. How may I help you? I wrote a report yesterday. And I think a news article came out based on it. The only thing is, some of the information doesn't match. Is that so? Yeah. So I wanted to check something. Do you know where the reports written by the other commanders are compiled? I'm not exactly sure too. Oh, right, this is text, so Sorry, just cleaning this glasses. But I believe they're kept deep inside the library. That's where Arcana works. That's right. But day one in charge of receiving the reports, was it label, isn't Arcana as far as I know. Then who is? There's another person who works deep in the library. Who? The third member of Beast Sailor. What? Oh, bestseller. Beast Sailor. Label. Now that she mentions it, I do remember there being 3 members in the bestseller squad. It would be reasonable to assume she has those reports. Then can I meet label? The fact that she can read our text but can't spell right herself, isn't that kind of weird? I will send you the coordinates to her room first. I mean, at least this sentence was kind of close. Head there. And I'll let Arcana know that you are coming. Got it. Thanks. I should head there for now. I leave the commander's room and head deep into the library. After passing through a maze-like series of corridors, I arrive at the coordinates Phantom sent me, only to find it's a door. But not the automatic doors commonly seen in the Ark. It is an old hinge door with a peephole. What? Is Arcana not here yet? I try sending Arcana a message, but there's no reply. What do I do now? Right then, the lens of the peephole glints. It feels like something is watching me. Is anyone there? I guess no one's around. There is no sign of life inside the room. Just to be sure, I tried to peer through the peephole. The peephole is designed to look outward from inside the room, so it's hard to make out much. But one thing is certain. There's something purple on the other side. Oh, it's label. Label's purple. Well, see anything? Hold on. Think I can make out something. I see. Take all the time you need to look. I'll wait right beside you. Sure, thanks. There we go. About time you turned around. Arcana? What in the world are you doing? I'm always like reminded of like Persona with this BGM. Which is kind of funny because a phantom is like a phantom thief. I haven't seen you in ages, and when I do, you're peeking into another girl's room. I can explain. Fine. It's you, after all, so I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation. So, what brings you here? Phantom said you'd be able to help me if I showed up here. Huh? Phantom said that? She didn't tell me anything. You didn't read the message I sent you earlier? Did you check your phone? My phone? Persona. I don't think I had Persona 5 Royal on. Well, I gotta check. Hey! Thank you for the resub, Otaku! Was it 18 months? Holy crap! How you doing, Otaku? Oh, I do have Persona 5 Royal. Why haven't I 100%ed this yet? So, when Persona 5 came out, I 100%ed that, and then Royal came out, and I 100%ed that. But I did that all on PlayStation 4. Yeah, PlayStation 4. Now I have it on PC, but I haven't touched it yet. Sleepy just woke up a bit ago. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Just doing some Goddess of Victory NIKKE. The event story. Something chill for the night. Nothing too crazy. Let's see here. Yeah, if I play Persona 5 Royal, I probably won't do it on stream. Because it's something I already played like multiple times already. How's life been, Otaku? I don't know when we're gonna hear from Venom next. I know he's started work and stuff. Oh my. That's a lot of missed calls and messages. I must have set my phone to silent when I went to sleep and forgot about it. Well, at least you checked it now. It's been alright. Okay. So, to sum things up, the news report doesn't match what you submitted in your report. And you want to meet Label to get to the bottom of it? Oh good, he's got a job, nice. Yeah. I don't know the details of it, but yeah. Yep, that's exactly right. Funny coincidence. I'm actually here to meet Label too. You too? We're in the same squad, but she rarely shows her face. It'd be nice if the three of us in Bestseller could stick together. I know Phantom likes to move around a lot. I'm assuming Label's a homebody. I have to ask him because he asked about my job at some point. Oh. Yeah, with the new kid and all, I guess he does need to get on top of getting a job. Honestly, I haven't heard from him for a bit either. But since That rarely happens. It can feel a bit lonely at times. At any rate, since you're here as well, we definitely have to meet Label today. Oop. Do you have a plan? I've got the perfect strategy for just such an occasion. I call it Operation Enticement. Operation Enticement. Watch closely. Man, I can't believe my niece is almost one. Time sure flies. Oh, wow. When's your niece's birthday? Arcana tiptoes up to Label's door. She fills the cup she's holding to the brim with coffee. She sets it down in front of the door and steps aside. You're baiting her with coffee? What are you doing? Arcana? Shh. Just wait and see. The old door opens in an unpleasant groan. February 3rd. Oh, wow. It's like in, what, 2 weeks? Less than 2 weeks about? Holy crap. A thin, pale hand slips out through the crack and snatches the coffee. Did you see that? So she really was inside. I told you, didn't I? I've observed her for a long time. Label only reacts to a few specific types of bait. So, I came prepared with my secret weapon today. Oh? What have you been playing lately, Otaku? Arcana pulls out a book with a strangely reddish hue. Ta-da! What is that? Hot, blind impulses. Flagrant displays. Was it like a smut novel? I've got a hot off-the-press new release. I wonder if anyone wants it. At that moment, movement stirs behind that door. I can't wait for January 30th. Ooh, what's going on with January 30th? Been playing a lot of Hello Kitty Island Adventure in Stardew Valley. What is Hello Kitty Island Adventure? Usually when I hear it as a joke. But I don't know if you're serious and it's a serious thing or if it's a joke. Stardew Valley is definitely not a joke. It's a pretty chill game. I'm sure you'll see them, Napu. Oh? January 30th? Oh. What is today anyway? The 20-something? 20... Of course I can't read my clock. What? Okay, never mind. I guess it's too bad if you're not interested. Looks like I'll have to return it to the restricted section. This new release was banned in the ARC for being too explicit. Oh, it is. Smut. Or like a novel. A smut novel? Hee hee. You want to peek, don't you, Label? Arcana grabs the doorknob. If you like, I could come inside and give you a tiny peek. It's funny that she's holding the doorknob, because they're both NIKKEs and they both have, like, super strength. Above human strength. It'll either be January 30th or day after. Either way, I can't wait. Also, hi otaku. Oh. I'm curious now what it is, because I definitely don't know. Ooh. Nice. It opened. Beyond the door. Once upon a time, a very long time ago, in a dark, damp room that reeks of mold. What? I mean, I guess mold wouldn't affect a NIKKE, but what? There lives a girl. The girl loves staying in her room so much. You know what's hilarious? Before her character came out, like, so much fan art came out of her. It was crazy. That she shuts herself inside and lives there. Then one day, the girl stumbles upon an article about a man. I also like staying in my room. I can't wait to be a little gremlin. It's been too long. Wait, what? The arc's hero. And its hope. That's me. A beacon of light. Someone who reaches out a hand to every NIKKE. Wow. Wanting to know more about him, the girl scours all the information in the world to learn more. He turns out to be even more incredible than she imagines. The more the girl investigates, the deeper she falls for him. Wow. She wonders if someday he might take her out of this place too. Would he extend his hand even to someone who had locked herself away in her room? And so, holding on to that hope, that girl begins waiting for him every single day. Days become weeks, weeks become months, 1 year becomes 2, but the girl never gives up. My little bro's female cat is obsessed with the garage and meows when she wants in. She's not allowed in there. Ah! Is there like a lot of climbable places there or something, or? My sister just recently got a puppy too. And although most of the time he pees like outside, like he's learning, there's a lot of pee in the house now. Not really. A lot of time goes by, yet whenever the girl thinks of that man, a bright smile spreads across her face. Heh. What's with the face? I like the skulls. I wonder if these skulls are part of her kit. I haven't tried her out yet. Like, actually tried her out yet. I know she's good for like PvP. Ah, Zahn. When will we finally be able to meet? Is anyone there? Oh, this is what happened before. She just, for some reason, wants out there. Ah. I guess no one's around? An adult man's voice, utterly out of place, echoes from outside the eerie confines of the girl's room. The girl hurriedly peers outside through the peephole. Could this be fate? Though she never seen his face, nor heard his voice before, she knows it instinctively. I found you. He has come to find her. Haha. Just as I predicted, the one I dream of has finally come. He's come to take me away from this dark place. He has come all this way for me. That's right, Label. I'll get you out of this dark place. What the f- Is she imagining this in her head? Because I definitely didn't say this. What? He could never have said such a thing, you say? No. The girl hears it clearly. His voice. The man who lingers by the door begins walking towards the girl. Before she knows it, separated only by the door, they find themselves face to face. Yes, Zahn? Come closer to me. Hehehe, yes. Just like that, a little more. You must have suffered all these years. Oh, she's definitely imagining this. Because this is the part where Arcana puts the coffee in the front of the door. The man places a cup of coffee in front of the door for the girl. And shows her the book she has wanted most. Zahn. I can't hold back anymore. I just can't. She's that kind of personality, eh? Nice. Oh, we're back here. It opened. In that moment, Label sees it. The light pouring out from behind the man. And the man standing before her. She crazy, I like her. Hey look, it's my home screen. Is that her foot? I mean, it makes sense, it's her room. Why would you wear shoes? I've been waiting for you, Zahn. You have? It is. Are these supposed to be censored? These little lines that are going out of her that look like lightning bolts? Is it supposed to be stink? There's no need to be embarrassed. I know everything about you. Ironically, I don't think a NIKKE can stink. Well, no, actually no. NIKKEs can sweat. Their bodies are supposed to simulate everything a human can do. Although they are a lot more resistant to things that humans are. Even the fact that you came all the way here to find me. You're not too far off the mark, but... Haha, I knew it. I knew my instincts were right. Can you see it? This thick crimson thread that binds us together? Sniffa sniffa. What are you smelling? Ah, you smell amazing. Thanks. You even wore cologne for me? Or is that your natural scent? Hehe, I like it either way. You're perfect. I steady Label on her feet as she clings to me. Let's just calm down first. Holy crap, she's super pale. Okay. Is that your command? Wow. You're coming on awfully strong, Label. Arcana. Arcana's pretty tall, holy crap. Hey, she like me, super pale like a ghost. Long time no see, Label. You look like you've been doing pretty well. It's been so long since we met. No wonder you're flustered. That's kind of a weird thing, because they're in the same squad. I mean, I guess they're not a combat squad. Technically, most of the NIKKEs you can play as aren't combat NIKKEs. Are you worried things might be awkward between us? Well, don't worry. I've come to brighten your day. I will tear down the walls you've built up around yourself. What the... Was it something I said? Oh, is it the thing that happened in the beginning? Does she feel like guilty? I honestly don't know. Her reaction does seem pretty strange. Right. Feels like she's acting guilty or something. I think I need to get to know Label a little more. Alright, I'll leave it to you. I'd love to help, but if I stick around, she'll just stay like that forever. I get it. Label seems friendly towards me, so shouldn't be too difficult to approach her. Alright. I trust you've got this covered. Just don't get too close or I might get jealous. Okay? Oh. Oh, Cinnamon came by to say hi. Hi, Cinnamon! A few days after meeting Label. Is it already tomorrow? I've cleared my schedule so I can head back to the library. As I ponder how to approach Label. Who'd be texting me at this hour? The f- What in the world? Who's this? Is it Label? Zon. Zon. You read my messages? Label? Yes? It's me. Label. How did you get my number? Oh. That. The flood of messages coming in at light speed abruptly stops. You don't have to explain if you can't. Anyway, are you free tomorrow? I knew it. How are we this in sync? What do you mean? Actually, I was planning on inviting you to a tea party tomorrow. A tea party. Yep. Somewhere very elegant. With a great atmosphere. I don't really know what this is about. But it feels like a perfect chance to have some alone time with Label. Alright, sure. Dang, are you sure those are texts? It sounded like something else. It better be just texts. I don't think I have that in my commander's room. I don't know, maybe the commander does. I knew you'd say that, I guess. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll send you the address. See you there. I've got a bad feeling about this, but I should get some sleep and get ready for tomorrow. We ain't judging. Oh, is this the maid cafe? Ah yes, a very elegant room with a great atmosphere. There's food I brought from my room. And then, the highlight of the tea party. Me. This is perfect. I prepared so much. He'll love it, right? I set this all up for him myself, after all. Oh, finally. He's here. Oh, was that all in her head? Is this the right place? Welcome. Oh, it was all in her head. She crazy, remember? Yeah. No, very imaginative. Very imaginative. I thought you said we'd be somewhere elegant with a great atmosphere. I look around. We're in a space that's closer to a storage room than an actual room. Dusty boxes are piled up everywhere. And on top of them sits the food labeled prepared. I've always wanted to do this. A tea party together with the one I love. I'm not the only one who's happy right now, am I? You're happy too, right? Yeah, I'm happy too. I knew you'd say that. Oh, right. You gave me a drink last time. It's time I return the favor. I mean, technically it was Arcana. What's this? It's a special coffee brewed by me, I think. The coffee label serves me looks unusually thick. Here's the thing. Nikkes can consume things that normal humans can, I believe. This could be, like, toxic for me, but not for her. Would you like to try it? Alright. Damn, we just glugged it. Chugged it down. The liquid that touches my tongue carries none of the familiar fragrances of coffee. Instead, a strong, fishy bitterness overwhelms me. Ew. There's a good chance it's past its expiration date. Oh, that's gross. Ugh. Do you like it? Label looks at me, expectantly. Ugh. Oh great, she can't cook. She might have a messed up sense of taste too, since her body is mostly mechanical. She can ingest any, like, not just anything toxic, but she could, for the most part, drink things that are toxic to regular humans. With great effort, I managed to choke down the coffee. At least I can cook something better than that. It tastes incredible. And so the tea party begins. I spend time with Label, waiting for the right moment to ask her some questions. Is it okay if I ask you something? Zahn? At last, you want to know more about me? Something like that. Oh right, we're here for the report. That's great. Fire away. I'll tell you anything. You live in the library, right? Yes, that's right. I live deep inside the library. Then what kind of work do you do? What kind of work do I do? Yeah, I'm suddenly curious. You could say I keep records of the information in the library. Heh, it's nothing important. You don't need to concern yourself with it. Anyway, would you like to try my favorite cookies? Heh, I'm sure you'll feel great once you have a taste. Oh boy. The cookies look awfully dark, as in burnt dark. Label's heart still seems closed for now. At this point, I need to find a way to put her at ease. A few days later. He's not here yet, is he? Well then. That jacket Zahn left behind last time. I'll just use it until the end of this week and then return it. Ah, yes, sniffa sniffa. This is the best. What are you doing? Zahn, if it's not a good time, I can come back later. No. Please, stay. You came to save me after all. I can't turn you away. A few more days later, in front of the door to Label's room. Having made no progress, I make plans with Label again. She's probably waiting for me in the storage room by now, which means there's no one in her room. There might be information inside. I know it's wrong, but it should be okay if it's just for a moment, right? The thought flashes through my mind. Suddenly, is on. I'm like looking at the stuff like, hold on. like on the floor. There's a banana peel. And these books are dirty. Kinda gross. And she's a thief. I think we just left the jacket behind. Ah, you came to see me again. I'm so happy. I try approaching her room several times after that, but Label always appears behind me, as if she knows. In the end, I'm unable to obtain any special information. Okay. How much more do we have? Censored memories. It's just a couple more. Okay. Looks like a poison type Pokemon or ghost type. It's funny you say that. Because I think a lot of them like compared her to like Hex Maniac. In a dark, damp room, Label is buried under a mountain of reports. She organizes the documents in an instant. She compiles the statistics. Slides the documents into envelopes. Then seals them with tape labeled censored. Good. All that's left is to deliver them. After completing her work, she returns to a familiar space to wipe away the memories lingering in her mind from the day's work. Eek! It's cold. Label lies down on the bed, protruding from a large cylindrical machine. Cylindrical. She closes her eyes as if resigned to her fate. Wait, what? And folds her hands neatly in front of her. Memory wipe procedure initiated. Wait, what? It's dark. She is bereft of all thoughts and emotions. This moment might be the most comfortable part of the entire process. Label wonders cautiously. Ah, it's you. The one who left us to die like dogs on the surface. Who are you? Back from doing a job? Yes, but... Oh, so she was originally a combat NIKKE? I'm the NIKKE you erased from your report. Oh, never mind. The probability of a commander dying in their first operation is 70%. In a squad where the commander's chances of living are that low, what do you think the odds are for a mass-produced NIKKE? Probably slightly higher. And yet, what did you report instead? A successful operation with 3 injured and 0 dead. Don't make me laugh. I saw it with my own eyes. At least 30 died out there. Let me ask you just one thing. Why did you do it? So they were forging reports? Why? I just... They said doing so would keep the Ark at peace. So maybe Label's the one that modified that report. Hence why that newspaper said wrong information. Peace, huh? I guess what she's doing is keeping morality up for the Ark. I see. Peace is nice. But what about them? Before Label's eyes, piles of corpses come into view. No, no. I'm sorry. We're disappointed in you, Label. Label stands in the center of the memory wiping room. Before her, Arcana and Phantom lie side by side in front of the machine. So disappointed. What happened to us is all because of you. It's such a shame, Label. We truly trusted you. No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Memory wipe complete. Wait, so she went through with it? Or was this a flashback? Are you free today? Heh. Hehehe. Ah, Zahn. You've come to save me again today. An alternate ending? Okay. Hehehe. I meet Label every single day, but each day is nothing more than a repeat of the last. I haven't achieved anything of note. Could you sit over here? I want to watch you eat. Up close. Sure. If this keeps up, today will be another bust like the others. I realize I need to get some information before it's too late. Hey, Label. Are you not close with your squad mates? My squad mates? I think she's avoiding them to, like, not hurt them like she did before. Wouldn't it be nice if we all had a tea party together? Well, I suppose so, but still feels a little awkward. And more than anything else, there's no reason for them to get close to someone like me. Does there have to be a reason? Of course. If I were to approach them without thinking, and something happened to the both of them, what sort of thing? Did something happen between you guys? I see. Zahn, you knew all along, didn't you? What are you talking about? Yes, that's right. I guess there was no hiding it. Someone as high-ranking as you would surely know about it. Now, something like that must never happen again. Label, are you okay? No. Label doesn't seem to hear my words. She begins backing away towards the exit. I think that's it for today's tea party. Label lifts her teacup with trembling hands. Are you okay? You didn't hurt yourself, did you? I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be? Stay here. I'll go find something to clean this up. No, Zahn. I'll take care of this myself. You should head back. Broken glass is very dangerous, after all. I see. So that's how she reacted. Yes, it was as if she's suffering from some kind of trauma. Right, they wouldn't know because they got their memories erased. A trauma. And you think we're involved somehow? I'm only asking to be sure. Nothing ever happened between you guys, right? What are you talking about? We barely ever see her. How could anything have possibly happened? Arcana's right. We haven't spent enough time together for there to have been any history between us. This is tough. Now that I think about it, I do remember something strange. What is it? The three of us first met on the same day at the same time. Yet, Label has been avoiding us ever since. It's as if something happened between us. Which means... Label already knew all about us. That must be it. Damn, they erased their memories that far back? Perhaps something happened before you all met. I suppose so. Ooh, dish is done. Hell yeah. Are you the kind of family that piles up the dishes in the day and then at the end of the night you clean it? Or do you pile it like several days and clean it? Me personally, I usually clean it on the spot. Once I'm done, I like clean it. I kind of have not necessarily OCD, but I do get kind of annoyed seeing my dishes like dirty in the sink, so I just do it immediately. It varies. Oh, okay. I know my sister, her husband and kids like to pile it up. Someone must have tampered with our memories. Don't get so worked up. I'm only speculating. Well, either way, we'll have to hear it directly from her. That seems to be our only option for the time being. We could keep racking our brains, but it'd only lead to more speculation. I'll leave it to you, monsieur. Actually, my sister got like a dishwasher now, so... Which is kind of weird, because we never had a dishwasher growing up as kids. Alright. Stealing myself. I send Label a single message. It varies for me too. I mostly do it when I have the strength to do it. I've always had dishwashers. Yeah, I never had a dishwasher as a kid. I don't know. I guess Americanized Asians probably use dishwashers now, but I just remember my parents just using the dishwasher for storage. I send Label a single message. I don't have a dishwasher, mostly because not allowed. Oh. Is it because, like, no space for it? Is that why? Alternate ending B. Label seems to have seen my message, but she doesn't reply. I can't afford to keep waiting like this. So I head to the library once again. In front of Label's room. I take a deep breath. I'm just about to knock when the door opens, but no one is standing there. Oh no, we have a specific space just for it. Oh. A sound comes from below, and I look down. Wait, what? Label is lying flat on the floor. I'm sorry. What are you doing? I've been thinking. It seems I've committed a grave offense. I'm sorry for disappearing so rudely before. What can I do to make you feel better? I'll do anything you ask. If you tell me to lick your shoes, I'll lick them. Okay. If you tell me to crawl between your legs, I'll do it. Just please, don't abandon me. I'm sorry. Label, calm down. If we buy one, the price of the apartment will rise up super high and it's a no. Ah, I see. Oof. I managed to calm Label, who is clearly not in her right mind. I'm not angry. You can trust me. Really? Of course. There's no way I'd get angry over something like that. Oh. Thank goodness. I'm sorry for doubting you. And stop apologizing. Ah, okay. I'm sorry for apologizing. I knew it. I didn't think things through. There's no way you'd act like that. 'Cause you're the one who will save me. Yay, everything being expensive. Oh god, I yearn for the days when things are cheaper, but that will never come. Especially how things are right now, and yeah, I haven't been able to afford groceries in a long time. Honestly, like, most of my meals are like cheap ramen or something. Outside of dinner. Usually my sister will cook dinner. I yearn for the day of not having any responsibilities. Right now, it's a affordable price for both of us, but with a dishwasher, it rises to $100. Too much, plus the price of the water it'll add. No thanks. Ah, I see. Ramen life. Woo! Just cheap ramen too. I wish I could get like the good ramen. Like, one of the ones I used to get a lot of is the Korean red one, the Shin Ramyun. God, I love those. Strucko meals. Yeah, I have to get like freaking regular ramen, and the thing is, like, I have to kind of mix it up too. So it's like, one day I'll make it regular, and then the next day I'll have to add something to it. Like, I'll put like a bit of peanut butter with some sriracha sauce, fry up some like garlic, put it in there, and then make the ramen, put it in there, mix it up. It's pretty good. It's not crazy good, but it's good enough. If I'm lucky, my sister will have like eggs in their fridge. You keep mentioning the word save. Do you really think I'm the one who can save you? I'd rather do dishes mainly, that's nice. Yeah, if it's gonna raise the price of your apartment, yeah, hell no, don't get a dishwasher. As a kid, my mom would occasionally add ground beef to the beef top ramen. Ah. If I'm lucky, well, some not lucky, but like on occasion, my sister will buy like a bunch of kimchi, like a whole jug of kimchi. Oh man, I love kimchi with ramen. Another thing you can do is you can put cheese on top of the ramen and eat it with cheese. You just put like a slice of cheese on top of your hot ramen, let it melt on the noodles, and then just eat it up. It's pretty good. Never had kimchi. I love kimchi. I used to have like a Korean friend in my neighborhood, and his mom. Every time his mom made kimchi, we would get like a jar of kimchi too. Oh god, that's some of the best kimchi I've ever had in my life. Plus, we have a 5%, 5.5. Plus, we in a 5.5 now. It's like a big apartment upgrade compared to before we were a 3.5. Oh. You and I are bound by fate. How could I ever doubt you? Then tell me. Tell me what happened. But yeah, if you go to like any Korean restaurants, usually they'll serve like kimchi on the side. I would recommend trying it. I mean, not everyone will like it. It's something I love because I grew up with it. Like I said, my neighbor was Korean, so I've been eating it since like a child. Deep down, the girl carries a faint hope. Given how high he has risen in the arc, maybe he is the one who can lighten her burden. Is this her internal monologue? She spoke of salvation without really knowing what it meant, and now wonders if he might reach out a helping hand to someone like her. Trust me. She had been so terribly weak back then. Unlike what happened with Phantom and Arcana. She wonders if things would be different this time. But... it's you. The one who left us to die like dogs on the surface. We're disappointed in you, Label. We truly trusted you. Okay. I'll tell you about the work I do. Does she like redact files or something? Wait, so how much more do we have here? The door that wouldn't open. Okay. So we got 4 more. Label hesitates for a long time before finally speaking. Her job is to organize and compile the reports written by commanders and NIKKEs. I'm assuming she has to redact information or change information too on orders. Using the data collected, she compiles various statistics. That's all you do? Of course. I would never lie to you. I'm not convinced by your answer. Feels like she is still hiding something. Can't you trust me? Can't you trust us? If something's troubling you, tell me. That's right. If something's troubling you, please tell us. I'm assuming that's Phantom and Arcana telling her that. We won't resent you for it. The scene feels awfully familiar. A sense of deja vu washes over her. You have to tell me so I can save you. The man extends his hand to the girl, just as she had always dreamed. This is the moment she longed for. But the unnerving sense of deja vu makes her hesitate. Oh my, you must be Label. Nice to meet you. I'm Arcana. And this is Phantom. So, you're the new recruit. It's a pleasure to meet you. The girl can't remember her life prior to becoming a NIKKE. But one thing is certain. It's the first time she has ever felt another person's warmth. Aren't you going to shake my hand? Nice to meet you too. That's more like it. I look forward to working with you. Hungry, can't decide what to eat. Oof. I wonder what I'm gonna eat too. You usually cook? I should probably learn to cook more dishes myself. Well then, nice we're all here. Why don't we take a photo to mark the occasion? Sounds like a fine idea. Great. Would you step over here for a moment? I already ate. What did you eat, Ocean? Label? What are you doing over there? Come over here. Oh, coming. Alright, I'll take the picture now. Let's see. Label, could you smile a little more? Oh, like this? A bit more. Like this? And the weird face. There we go, alright. Somebody text me, hold on. Been lazy lately and ordering food. Need to cook more. 1, 2, 3. It's the first time she has ever felt the warmth of another person. Because of that, the moment feels all the more precious. Her heart begins to open. Tell us, Label. What's going on? Feels like you've been spending more and more time in your room. Does it have to do with the new work you were assigned? Oh. It's nothing. You don't need to worry. Can't you trust us? That's right. If something's troubling you, please tell us. Yeah, see, I figured it was them that said that. We won't resent you for it. The girl thinks it over. These people might truly be trustworthy. Maybe they can help carry the weight in her heart. Well, in that case, could you come to my room for a moment? Like redacted files. And Pepe is now laying on my chest. I made some chicken medallions with bacon pieces around and sweet potato fries. Ooh, sounds good. Sounds yummy, right? I'm sorry. Because of me, both of you... It's such a shame, Label. I thought we were closer than this. You don't need to feel guilty. You would have done the same in your place. Yes, it's disappointing. But surely you don't think we resent you. We get our memories wiped every day, anyway. What? But this time the memory wipe... It's fine. Oh, do they get their memories wiped to redact... redact files in their memories? That's... sad. I have a Skyrim cookbook and Stardew Valley cookbook. Should try recipes from those. Oh. That sounds pretty interesting. Skyrim cookbook? I didn't know they had one. Stardew Valley? I think I've heard... How many recipes are in Stardew Valley? Quite a lot, right? Oops. Even if our memories disappear, you can always come back to us again. Just like when we first met. We'll see you later. We'll be off now. A lot. Right. They didn't resent me. They trusted me. Yet, what I did to them was... In that moment, the girl makes a vow. No one will ever be hurt because of her again. Ever. I can cook sweet rolls from Skyrim. Ooh. Is that one of the recipes in the cookbook? I can't tell you. Everyone who's ever put their trust in me has... Label has been obsessively hiding her work, acting as if it must never be exposed. If she can access the reports written by commanders and NIKKEs, it would be easy for her to alter their contents. I organize my thoughts, and my suspicions begin to harden into certainty. The work you're doing, you're altering the contents of the reports, aren't you? How did you know that? No. You can't. You can't. Do you know what will happen to you if you know that information? Well, see, I'm the commander of counters. I don't think they're gonna do anything to me. Plus, we have Anderson on our side. Label begins shaking like a leaf. No. So this is how it all ends. Even you. Once again, I've hurt someone I love. Ah, I knew it. I never should have approached you. I never should have loved anyone. It only leads to misery in the end. Label. As the girl breaks down, Zahn pulls her into a silent embrace. Everything's okay now. No, it's not okay. Phantom and Arcana trusted me. If you knew what happened to them, you wouldn't label. You know me well, don't you? Yes. When we were in that room together, what did you see? What? You said you've been waiting for me. I saw the Ark's hero, and its hope. A beacon of light, someone who reaches out a hand to every NIKKE. And the one who would save Label. I should play Skyrim, it's been a minute. I've never done a full playthrough of Skyrim before. Like, I didn't really get far into the game. Which is funny because I think I owned it on like... what is it? I think I owned it on like 360, PS3, PS4, PC. I think I owned it on multiple consoles. That's far more praise than I deserve. But I'll accept it for now. Imagine doing a Skyrim playthrough with crowd control. Oh god. I've never beat it either, forever distracted by the never-ending side quest. That's what happens with RPG games. This might sound a little arrogant, but I'll make it clear to you. The hero of the Ark won't break so easily. Yeah, I highly doubt they would risk a memory wiping me. I'll hold on to your hope until the very end. And at those words, the shattered glass, which had done nothing but hurt others with its sharp edges. Damn it. I really should cut my hair. Slowly begins to piece itself back together. Zon? What should I do? I give you my word. So don't worry, speak freely. What troubles you? The word she has wanted to say. What I told you before, that wasn't a lie. You said you organize and compile reports, excuse me. Yes, and I compile the statistics too. At least, that's what people are told. In reality, it's a little different. Label hesitates for a moment, then speaks. I manipulate information that could threaten the Ark's stability and release it to the media. Ow. Adjusting any negative information in the reports. That's the core of my job. For example, the number of casualties, unstable supply levels, things like that. Power outages caused by the Ark's failing infrastructure. When something goes wrong with the Splendimen, or when raptures infiltrate the Ark. I had a hand in all of it, I think. What ends up being reported often goes against common sense. In the reports, those who never returned exist only as numbers, and I falsified even those numbers. So instead of simply being dead, it's as if they never existed. no one remembers them. They vanished from everyone's memory. You can scream at me if you want. I deceived and manipulated the people in the Ark. I stole the truth from them when it was their right to know. You don't remember all of it, do you? No, it's not like that. After my work is finished each day, I undergo a memory wipe. That's kind of sad because she redacts that information from her memory too. I mean, they all do, from what we see. So the details are a bit fuzzy. I deprived them of their right to know the truth. And you're okay with that? Of course. I'm helping the Ark. Do you remember? The day the video was broadcasted on the Dome of Eternity? I've heard of it. People panicked. That year, the death toll skyrocketed. The truth is, we're all trapped in the Ark. I mean, yeah. But we aren't strong enough to face that ugly truth. Whether there will be enough food for the day, or if there will be power tomorrow, many in the Ark don't have the luxury to think about the future. So they chose to cover it up until the day we reclaim the surface, so people wouldn't lose hope. Sometimes I wonder if this is really the right thing to do. But if being the villain means everyone else can be happy, then someone has to do it. And that alone is enough for me. It's a heavy burden. That's why I was afraid when you first approached me. I was scared that what happened with Phantom and Arcana would happen again. So something did happen between you guys. Yes, that's right. The responsibility of manipulating the Ark's information was weighing heavily on me, and the two of them reached out to help. I never should have accepted it. I was foolish. I didn't realize the full weight of my responsibility, and I ended up passing that burden onto both of them. That's why you've been avoiding them. Yes. I don't deserve to face them. I selfishly shifted that burden onto them, while shamelessly keeping all the memories to myself. But one thing is clear now. What's that? They don't resent you. But they suffered so much because of it. If you were in their shoes, would you have acted differently? Label. Being able to remember isn't a curse. It's a blessing that lets you create a better future. If you keep saying things like that, I hope you'll cherish not just me, but the two of them as well. Don't you want to go and be with them? Yes, I do. Also, there's something I want to tell you. There is? To me? In a gesture of utmost sincerity, I bow my head. A sign of respect for Label, and the burden she bears, for the lives still remaining in the Ark, and for every sacrifice that disappeared without ever being named. Zon? What are you doing? Thank you, Label. for protecting the Ark. Zahn? The moment the girl had dreamed of had finally become reality. No, thank you. Please, stay with me, always. The girl was no longer afraid. With him by her side, she feels like she can accomplish anything. However, her obsession, which only grows stronger, is a story for another time. Is that the Bond story, or are we gonna see that? Okay, I think this is the last one for normal mode, and then we go on to hard mode. We asked Monsieur for help as a last resort. But in the end, nothing changed. Yeah. Well, he is human after all. There are some things he simply can't fix. Yeah. Can't be helped. Let's call it a day. Yeah. Arcana? Are you even listening to me? Oops. Sorry, I wasn't thinking about something else. I understand how much this hurts, but zoning out like this isn't good for you. But still, how am I supposed to be upset? I really thought we might finally get close to her. Moping won't solve anything either. Let's leave it at that for today and talk about this again later. Alright. Let's see. Phantom supports Arcana as she sags limply, guiding her to the entrance of the library. Geez, Arcana, you weigh a ton. I mean, they are NIKKEs. But they do have strength that's above human. They're like, I think they're between like 200 to 400 pounds. I wish you'd walk on your own. Phantom, what did you just say? I could have sworn you said something terribly discourteous towards a lady. What the fuck just happened? Oh, I'm sorry. I was helping my colleague and didn't see... Huh? Label? I'm sorry. The girl musters up her courage and approaches them. But the moment she comes face to face with them, fear overwhelms her. She squeezes her eyes shut and collapses to the floor. Label? Thank you. Thank you, Label. Your bravery means more to us than you know. Those warm words she hadn't heard in a very long time. Startled by the unexpected response, the girl cautiously opens her eyes. And before her, aren't you going to take my hand? Come on, get up, Label. Oh. Once again, a hand is extended towards her. Label struggles to hold back her tears. Welcome back, Label. Hey, I've got an idea. Since we're all together again, why don't we take a photo to mark the occasion? Oh, like before. And then it crosses her mind. Is she gonna do that weird smile again? Maybe it wouldn't be so bad to go back once more. Okay. Back to their warm company. Sin editor end. Okay. This was just this, right? Oh, yeah. Okay. Now we go hard mode. Which I haven't done yet. Yeah. Okay. And then, actually, let me go... Have to buy all these. Since it's the last part of the story, I usually buy all these here. Just so I can buy everything in this shop before the event ends. Alright. I don't think hard mode will have any story to it, so it's gonna be battle till the end. Usually they have a ending scene. Also, I just noticed that... What? Why is it censored in the background? Why is the background censored? Alright. I guess after these, we'll do the Bond stories with Bestseller, which is the 3 girls that we saw in the story.
I'll be quick. Just don't call me useless.
You fall for me?
Yes.
I have to show my best side.
Yeah, my NIKKEs are such high levels. I have some like level 1s on the team that all it takes is like one high level NIKKE to get past this.
As usual, the thief comes out victorious.
That will be easy, right? Yeah, usually for hard mode, for the events in NIKKE,
Some fun, shall we?
there's like no scenes in between like stages, except the last one. They'll have a scene after the last stage, so that's what we're going for right now.
Reload, reload, reload.
And hard mode came out today, so...
That concludes today's lesson.
It should be... Shouldn't take too long.
This won't end well for you.
Yeah, I think for the Bond stories, I'll start with Phantom, and then Arcana. I'm gonna do it in, like, release order. When they got released.
That concludes today's lesson.
God, NIKKE always had such good music.
I'm yours.
I like how the rabbit is attached to her back.
As usual, the thief comes out victorious. I can't believe I'm already about to graduate. It's easier than I thought.
Is this in the arc? What the hell?
today's lesson. Don't get yourself hurt, teacher.
Yeah, I might start streaming NIKKE like once or twice a week. Just for the events and stuff. To catch up.
Get out of my way.
Because I think I have enough, like, currency to, like, do all the events that I missed. Because the great thing about NIKKE is you can go back to previous events. But they come out... It takes like a couple months before it comes out again for you to redo. You just are not able to get like the rewards from it. That's nice because you can see the event stories again.
I will punish all wrong.
The only stories they won't let you do again are collab stories like Resident Evil, ReZero, Chainsaw Man. Even Stellar Blade, even though it's the same developer, it's still considered like a collab thing.
As usual, the thief comes out victorious.
Which I'm wondering what the next collab will be. Because the last collab was Resident Evil.
I'll be quick. Just don't call me useless.
That concludes today's lesson.
What are we on? 1-9? So this is 1-10. Like 3 more stages.
You won't like me when I get angry. Reload, reload, reload.
As usual, the thief comes out victorious.
Alright, 2 more stages.
I can't believe I'm already about to graduate.
Careful.
That's funny. I think lore-wise, only one of them is at Combat NIKKE in this team.
Now that every enemy standing between us is gone, does this mean we can finally hold our wedding?
Loudmouth. Dead.
Now that every enemy standing between us is gone, does this mean we can finally hold our wedding?
Alright, final scene. After that incident, with Label's cooperation, I gathered accurate data on the Ark's food supplies and other resources. Going all the way back to the Ark's inception, the amount of resources collected by the commanders, including myself, was absurdly low compared to our targets. It's a miracle the Ark has even survived this long. What would happen if this fact became public? A sense of dread flashes through my mind. Wanting to clear up the doubts that have been piling up over the past few days, I go to see Ingrid, who's in charge of supplies and logistics. Keep in mind, this lady's like over 50 or 60 years old. She doesn't look it, right? You don't usually reach out first. She's not a NIKKE too, by the way. So what's this about? I'm not sure if you're aware of this. I'm pretty sure she is, right? But Label told me about what she's been doing. She really doesn't. You see the character like Anderson. He's like about 100 years old-ish. He doesn't look it either. But Label told me about what she's been doing. Dang. You're calmer than I expected. Well, this falls within what I anticipated. Once you've got involved with Label, this was inevitable. Oh, right. Label's under Elysian, right? Which is, she's the CEO of Elysian, this lady right here in front of us. The manufacturer. Are you going to punish her? According to regulation, this can't be overlooked. Someone has to take responsibility. Then I'll... Right. I figured you'd say that. I'll let this one slide. You already know dozens of secrets that could shake the Ark to its core. That's true. Knowing one more won't affect its operations. Besides, I'm well aware of the burdens that she carries. From what I've heard, it doesn't seem like you ordered it. That's right. It was Enoch's request. Which is scary, because Enoch is the AI that runs the Ark. She concluded that releasing all incoming information to the Ark as is would have a severe impact on the citizens' mental state. I see. Is that all? Given how much preparation you've done, I doubt you came here with just one question. That's right. I explained to Ingrid what can reasonably be inferred from the data. I figured that, as the person in charge of the Ark's resources, you couldn't possibly be unaware of this. A sharp observation. The Ark is a vast underground city. From the day it was built, humanity has sourced all manner of resources from the surface, not just electricity and food. However, the success rate of surface operations has remained low. As a result, the resources we obtained are woefully insufficient. We're consuming far more than we're gaining. Precisely. This fact has been true since the Ark was first created. What? And how are we getting resources? So far, we've somehow managed to maintain the Ark, thanks to the surplus resources brought in during the initial migration. Let me put it this way. Grossly insufficient supplies, ever-increasing demand over time, and if those two factors persist for decades or even centuries, what do you think will happen? Centuries? I would think decades would drain us completely. I'm sure you already know the answer. Everyone has turned a blind eye to this uncomfortable truth, but deep down they all know. The Ark doesn't have much time left. Whoa, what? Okay. Let's go ahead and just do this.
Score another one for the good guys.
Okay.
Hope the Syndicate doesn't get wind of it.
Oh, that's the sound when you get back to the screen. Okay. We'll just grab all my rewards here. Let's see. Grab this. Ah. I'm just grabbing everything here in the shop. Well, the things that are important at least. I mean, cores are important too, but... And then we'll do Phantom's Bond story first. How many more days do we have of this? 6 more days. Challenge... Oh, we haven't done this yet. Oh, good. It's just a repeat.
Commander, the disruptive
Okay.
elements have been removed. May we continue our date now?
This one. Oh yeah, for sure we can level. Let's see. That's it, right? Yeah. Yeah, the only one I haven't maxed out yet is Label, which I can do easily with tickets. Oops. Yeah, just leveling my NIKKEs real quick. I mean, not like I'm gonna have a problem with battle, but... I could do this once. How much do I need? 33... And this one is... 53. Ah. Yeah, weirdly enough, I doubt it too. The what now? Oh my god, I had to spend these. Damn it. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I need 14,000. Okay. Oh, I have text. Is this regarding... Your level so high, your enemy will run away scared. Haha. Welcome, Label. At last, the 3 of us are all together. Label left the group chat. Hey, Phantom. If you do it like that, you'll just make Label feel uncomfortable. Heh, watch closely. I'll show you how it's done. Arcana has invited Label to join the group. Hey there. Label left the group chat. Wait, what? It's not easy as I thought. I'll give it a try this time. Zon has invited Label to join the group. Hey. Zon? Why are you here? Well... It's okay if you rather not say. For me, it's already such an honor to be invited by you. Label, I'm a bit bummed out. That's right. Oh right, she can't spell. You ignored our invitations. Well, I don't have either of your numbers, so I thought it was some kind of spam. I'm really sorry. I always get notifications like that. Oh. Ah. Then I'll be leaving. You guys have a nice chat. You can't just leave like that. I'm not really ready. You got this. It still looks a little awkward, but I'm sure Label wants this too. As I think about the future, the three of them will create... I'll leave the group chat. Oh, so I just leave. Okay, well. Alright. Then we got Bond stories. Like, I haven't actually read through the Bond story. Usually I just skip through it to get the gems. I do want to go through them, honestly. All of them eventually. But since we're doing the Sin Editor, might as well do the entire squad for bestseller. Finding these materials is tougher than I thought. I'd planned to finish this paperwork early so I could get some sleep. But it's nearly dawn and I still haven't completed it. Why does this sound familiar? Why is this like the beginning of Sin Editor? Commander, may I come in? Yes, come in. You're still working at this hour? As far as I know, we don't have any urgent tasks assigned to us. Is something the matter? Not really. I'm just having a hard time locating the exact materials I need. I see. If someone with your authorization is having a hard time accessing these materials, how about visiting the Central Government Library? I believe Bestseller Squad is overseeing it. Ah, yes. How come I didn't think of that? Thanks, Rappy. I'll check it out tomorrow. Okay then. In the meantime, go get some rest. Comforted by the thought that I'll finally be able to locate the materials I need, I quickly fall asleep and sleep soundly. Let me guess, Phantom's coming in. The next day. This must be it. In front of me is a building that has the unmistakable air of a library. I gingerly pull on the slightly aged-looking door handle. Totally not planning anything. Just loading up. As the door opens, the pungent smell of musty books wafts from inside. And the library's interior is unveiled. Right, so she's the first one that we are able to pull, at least. That we met. Welcome! Have you come to borrow some books? Before I've had time to properly take in the surroundings, a girl steps in front of me and blocks my view. Are you from Bestseller Squad? You know who I am? Does that mean you're here on the President's orders? If not, how do you know my true identity? I'm only here because Rappy recommended it to me. Rappy? She's a member of the Count... Wait. Say no more. Being a librarian, I'm well versed in the going-ons of the Ark. Allow me to venture a guess. Whoa. Thank you for the tomatoes. They were delicious. Free ketchup. This Rappy you speak of is from Counter Squad, and you are their commander. Counters, not counter. Oh no, Ocean's gonna do something. Yes, I know. The Counters Squad. I assure you that I added an S at the end of it. At the end. It must have blended into my pronunciation of squad. Oh my god, Jesus. That was loud in my ears. Oh, that was loud. One second now. A bit congested. Okay. Whew.
Emotional damage!
Yeah, emotional damage. Definitely. That is their full name, right? There's nothing that I'm missing. No, just counters. You got to jump scare Lapu, obviously. You see, I knew I was right. Anyway, allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Phantom. I work as a librarian here. Nice to meet you, Phantom. I came by because there are some materials I'm looking for. I see. Please have a seat. As you can see, this library is quite large and houses a vast amount of information. Unless you know it's precisely what you're looking for, you're bound to get frustrated wandering around these stacks. So if you could you write down the material you're searching for? Jump scaring streamers is fun. Alright. Phantom takes out a small piece of paper, emblazoned with a charming pattern. Such pretty paper. I see you have good taste. I made it myself to use as a calling card. A calling card? Forget I said anything. Please write down what you're looking for. Okay. Scratch, scratch. Here you are. This might take some time to track down. Is that okay? No problem. Can I have a look around in the meantime? Go ahead. Just don't venture in too deep, or you might get lost. Phantom turns on her heel and heads into the library collection. I also get up and start to slowly explore the library. Am I gonna get lost? Modern literature. These are spelled wrong. Mechanical engineering. World history. National defense and military studies. National defense military studies. I originally intended to look around and see what books were available, but the litany of misspellings in the library catalog leaves me scratching my head. I eventually decide to just walk around and see what I can find. The building is much larger than I initially anticipated. As I walk along the path, I stumble upon an imposing iron door that is at odds with the otherwise comforting atmosphere of the library. What's this? Could it be a storage room of some kind? It's locked. What? Ah, you scared me. Phantom pokes her head out from behind the thick iron door. I told you not to head too far into this place. How did you get here? What were you doing in there? This is my workspace. I found most of the books you were looking for, but there was one that was eluding me, so I was looking for it inside here. There are books inside there too? Whoa. Thanks for the coffin dance, Rip. I need to update my sound alerts. I haven't changed them in a while, and unfortunately I can only have 10 at a time, I should say. I suppose I can share this information with you as well. I trust you. Books and materials that can be disclosed to the public are stored outside, whereas those that are to be kept confidential are inside here. Information on the surface, NIKKE's, raptures, things of the nature. Laughing at the thought that being played as my urn is carried to my funeral. I was thinking the same thing when I saw that meme. It's like, why not just play this song during my funeral? It doesn't have to be a sad occasion. I ask you take your job quite seriously. I see you take your job quite seriously. Indeed I do. Would you like to take a look around? Phantom holds the door open for me, and I walk past the threshold. Inside, there is only a small space containing a single desk. What? It's a bit cramped in here. This is an extra security measure of my design, to keep anyone from accidentally wandering in. This space is my studio. Although you can't see it, the wall next to that desk has a door leading to another room containing all the sensitive materials. I see. The desk is cluttered with stacks of books, as well as a tablet and a headset. Me in the afterlife as people talk about how nice I was. On the tablet, the screen is filled with images of clipped news articles. 20-year-old steals 80-year-old belongings and vanishes. What kind of title is that? Gold necklace near XX Park in the Ark. Address confirmed. Sending calling card. What kind of work do you do here? What's with these news clippings? It's nothing. She kind of sucks at hiding this. Phantom quickly turns off the tablet. Anyway, I just found the last source I needed. Follow me. Okay. I follow Phantom back to the front counter. Write your name here, along with the titles and spine numbers of the book you're borrowing. This method of keeping record is quite quaint. Digital data storage is convenient, but it also comes with many risks. That's one of the reasons why the library was created in the first place. While it can be a bit cumbersome at times, we feel these old-fashioned methods are quite sustainable for our purposes. I see. By the way, what's this book? A thief leaps over buildings. Oh, that. That's the book of the month. I highly recommend it. Mind you, it's got nothing to do with me being interested in thieves. Because I'm not. I don't like thieves at all. And I'm certainly not a thief myself. It's just a well-written novel with lots of twists and turns. It's a real page-turner. Anyway, thanks for all the help, Phantom. You're welcome. If you ever need anything else, feel free to stop by anytime. Oh, and be mindful at the return date. We'll be expecting it back in 2 days' time. Okay. Not exactly a lot of time. Who's this? Oh, we left. After returning to the commander's room, I open the book and start focusing on my work again. Oh, what's this? Dokmu and Mitsul on NIKKE. What could this be about? Chapter 1. Experiment and results on the brain. Well, she can spell brain. It seems Phantom gave me the wrong book. While I can make the words out with some effort, it's a slog to work through the litany of misspellings. I should be able to finish this assignment with the other material she gave me, so I'll just ask her about it when I return everything. What do you mean? This book is perfectly fine. Missed opportunity to spell brain as Brian. Honestly, that's like the most common misspelling of brain I've seen. Brian. In fact, I wrote it myself. You did? Yes. Well, to be precise, I transcribed some records into written form. But why is all the wording so muddled? Is it a failsafe since it's classified information? While the information contained in there is indeed top secret, the truth is, the project was cancelled midway through, so I naturally ceased transcribing the findings. And didn't have the time or inclination to check the spelling. Hold on. Yes. You're telling me these misspellings weren't intentional? Yes. Then, could you tell me what you meant to say? Documentation on NIKKEs. Chapter 1, Experiment and Results on the Brain. Excuse me. I quietly returned the books to Phantom. Ooh. This says garbled. Garbled? Oh, garbled. Excuse me. Bless you. Thank you, thank you. Modern literature. Mechanical engineering. World history. National defense and military studies. There. I corrected everything. Thank you. The catalog was laminated, so I never thought of changing it. I've gotten so used to working with analog materials that I found even a laminating machine intimidating. Did your other squad members never say anything? Neither of them usually comments on my spelling. One doesn't seem to pay it much mind, and the other finds it amusing. First one is labeled, the second one has to be Arcana. I see. How pathetic. Here I am, working as a librarian, and I don't even know how to spell properly. So what? All you need to do is use spell check. I appreciate you trying to cheer me up. Anyway, now that it's all fixed, it's a load off my mine. Before, everyone who visited the library had a heck of a time trying to find what they wanted. But now, they'll be able to locate books in an instant. By the way, did you read the book I recommended? Oh, the thief book? Yes. Yeah, it was exactly highbrow literature. It wasn't exactly highbrow literature, but it was fun, frothy read. So you liked it. In that case, I can recommend more books to you, monsieur. Oh, but I'm afraid I can't today. Why not? I have work to do. Is it that transcribing work you mentioned earlier? She's gonna steal something. No, that's not it. I only did that once. You're a terrible liar, you know. Okay, fine. I realize we haven't known each other for long. I mean, technically, we've known each other for 2 days. But I feel I can trust you. Do you remember what I told you about this library? Why this library was created? Because while digital data storage is convenient, there are also a lot of risks associated with it. Exactly. And amongst those risks, the most prominent and pernicious is hacking. That's why I transcribed that confidential information into written form. Sounds like you're doing important work. I am. I take great pride in my work as a librarian. Then I won't disturb you. Thank you. Well, I'll head back in and get to work. Huh. Before closing the iron door, Phantom drops a piece of paper which looks familiar. Tonight, I will retrieve the precious item from the evil one's clutches. She dropped this paper on purpose. Phantom Thief. Phantom Thief. I stare at the firmly closed iron door for a moment, then hesitantly move away. The time has come. I shall undo the heinous deed committed by the wicked. This mask. Phantom? Monsieur? Why are you still here? You dropped this earlier. Oh. What's this? It's not mine. It has the same pattern as the paper you gave me when I first came here. The handwritten is also identical to yours. The handwriting, excuse me. Considering the fact it's been spell checked, I'm guessing it's quite important. Oh, right. Yes, that's right. I've been copying down some lines from a book series having to do with thieves. That's all. You really like thieves, huh? Yes, I like them very much. But I have nothing to do with them personally. Anyway, it's getting quite late, so why don't you head home? Okay. Aren't you going to go back into your office? There's somewhere else I have to stop by first. At this hour. Yes. Alright. See you next time. After saying goodbye to Phantom, I leave the library. Or at least I pretend to. Ah, are we gonna tailor? Ah, the sound of the wind. It's music to my ears. It's later than I expected, but it's as if the darkness is welcoming me with open arms. Now, to retrieve what was unjustly stolen. The Phantom Thief shall depart. Phantom grips the handle connected to the zip line on the roof and soars through the air. Having followed Phantom up the roof, I watch in awe as she leaps on the edge. I'm assuming she's competent as a thief. She's competent as a thief, but not a librarian. Actually, no. She got us the books fine. It's just her spelling's bad. I proceeded to follow her to where the zipline takes her. Phantom enters the first floor of an old building. Thanks to the low ceiling and wide open window, I have a clear view of both the interior and Phantom. I can smell the stench of evil. This is the place. Snuggleburb, hell yeah. Nice and warm. Looks like I'll have to move to the laptop now because Cinnamon decided to kidnap you on my phone. Aha! Cinnamon can take your phone? Sniffer, sniffer. I don't smell anything. The opulence of this necklace is completely at odds with the decrepit surroundings. This must be it. To think there are fiends out there who would steal from good-hearted people. I, the Phantom Thief, will grant no quarter to those who have done this. Why is she monologuing so passionately when there is no one around? Hold on. There are 2 necklaces here. Which one should I take? It's either she's a good thief or she set this all up. Yeah, she laying down on it. Ah. Shouldn't she have known beforehand which one she needed to take? It seems I have no choice. In times like this, there is only one solution. For the time being, I will take them both. After confirming which one is the stolen item, I will come back and return the other. It's not stealing. It'll be returned. I'll be returning it later today. No, tomorrow. Oh, right. I've got to leave the calling card. And with that, I'm off. Justice shall be upheld. Benton climbs out through the zip lines connected to the window. Once I'm sure Phantom has left, I climb through the window and into the room. Why would I go into the room? Wow. I head to the note written on paper with a familiar pattern and read it. I toko both necklace sack, but I'll bring Nag one back. Pantom, thief. Apparently there wasn't enough time to check the spelling. I correct the spelling errors on the note and scrumptiously make my exit. So basically we helped her. We helped her by spell checking her calling card. Oh, I forgot I had that one. I'll keep it for later. Wait, what? Welcome. Oh. Hello again. You owe me a book recommendation from yesterday. Oh. Just a moment. There are so many books I want to recommend, it might take some time to bring them all. Take your time. Don't worry about it. Oh, okay. Just let my guard down, yeah? Phantom returns with a tray full of books related to thieves. These novels all feature thieves as the protagonist. These are ones where they specifically go up against a hard-nosed detective. Oh, let me show you my most cherished book. It's all about the mindset a thief should have. What do you think? Feel free to choose whichever appeals to you. They're all super interesting. Wow, she's really good at, covering as a thief. They all seem like a lot of fun. They really are. Once you fall for the thief's charm, there's no going back. You really seem to like thieves. You bet I do. I'm a huge fan. What is it about them that you like so much? Oh boy. I can't believe I finally found someone I can talk to about that. I can officially die happy now. First of all, thieves can act freely. They live accordingly in their own belief system, independent of the law, while also upholding justice. I don't think all thieves are like that. Isn't that amazing? I see. Since you like them so much, have you ever considered becoming one yourself? Don't you think that's going a bit overboard? Just because I'm a fan doesn't mean I want to be one. Why not? I think it'd be cool. You could be the Phantom Thief. Do you really think so? But at the end of the day, thieves are in fact robbers of a kind. Perhaps, but the thieves in most books are righteous. That may be true, but others may not always perceive it that way. That's why they hide in the shadows and work alone. Actually, I saw a thief yesterday. What? I was just there, it was just their silhouette from afar. But it seemed like they were gliding along a zip line of some kind. Is that so? A real thief in our midst? Who'd have thought? I'm sure you would have loved it. Oh yeah, for sure. The next time you see something like that, be sure to let me know. Is she? Oh, she's sweating. I'd love to see a genuine thief in the flesh. I wonder if everything's going well for the thief now. What do you mean? Technically, the items that the thieves steal, typically, are either infused with an ominous aura or they're dangerous material that could harm others. At least, that's how it is with righteous thieves, who stand in opposition of injustice. Oh, now we're fucking with her. You really are supportive of thieves and their line of work. I'm sure they made off just fine. After all, they're in the Ark, and clearly at large. Right. Monsieur? Yes? Monsieur? Which book are you planning on taking? Oh, right, sorry. In the end, I was unable to resist Phantom's infectious fondness for thieves, and I end up bringing around 10 thief-centered books back with me to the commander's room. Well, hello to you too, motorcycle. Now, shut it up. I'm listening. You hear the motorcycle? I don't think I heard it through my earphones, which is kind of good for me, but unfortunate for you all. Yes. Come in. Commander, I believe all the tasks assigned to us have been completed, no? What are you still doing up at this hour? I have to return this book tomorrow. Excuse me? Every single one of these books is about thieves. A new hobby, perhaps? Yes and no. I didn't set out to read them, but once I started, I couldn't put them down. I see. But that as it may, you really should get some rest. Okay, I will. Oh, Rappy. Yes? Did you know that thieves actually travel using zip lines? Excuse me? Did you read that in one of those novels? Yeah. If you're interested, I can lend it to you later. No, thanks. Be sure to get some sleep, Commander. Okay, I will. I'm starting to understand why Phantom was so overjoyed at having someone to talk to about all this. As I drift off to sleep, I find myself dreaming about becoming a thief. What's this? Oh. I visit the library early in the morning to return the book Phantom lent to me. Unlike normally, the library is dead silent. Phantom? Is there anyone here? While I wander around the library by myself, I chance upon a familiar tablet on the front counter. What's this? Upon tapping the screen, it lights up. Apparently, Phantom wasn't exaggerating about her being bad with technology, as she didn't even set a password for a tablet. Wow. Like last time, there are clippings from different news articles inside the notes function. A family heirloom belonging to a female senior citizen has found its way home. A young man in his 20s who stole the heirloom claims his own necklace was also stolen. Wait, who stole the heirloom claims his own necklace was also stolen? Oh, is that why there's two of them? The police confirm the safe return of the heirloom. Eh? That was close. Next time, check more thoroughly. That's a relief. She managed to return the necklace without getting discovered. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Why shouldn't I be here? The library's open, isn't it? I never thought visitors would be arriving earlier than the librarian. Sorry about that. I went to see the president and left the door open. I finished the transcription I was telling you about before. You have. But didn't you say that information was confidential? Yes. It's just... I understand the desire to transcribe a recording into written form as a failsafe. But if the transcription is done by a NIKKE, doesn't the fact that they remember everything creates an additional security risk? I know what you're thinking. Don't worry. After I make the book and send it to the higher-ups, the contents of the book are wiped from my memory. That wasn't our concern. Huh. I'm not making this up. To make you feel better. I really don't, remember. You're kidding. Not at all. Every time I carry out this task, all the salient information is wiped from my memory. Right. You probably would have had this information before if we paid attention to this, before Sin Editor. But yeah, they mentioned it in Sin Editor. I'm sure they'll mention it in the other event too. Hehe, there's no need to look so shocked. This is something that we chose to do. I agreed to it voluntarily, and I believe it must be done. There are some things in this world we're better off not knowing. Phantom. Monsieur? I love this job. I get to read to my heart's content and be transported to another world. I can become someone else. For someone that reads a lot, they spell awfully bad. I'm not saying everybody who reads is gonna be a great speller. I'm just saying there's a lot of words that she misspells. Sure, there is a price to pay for it, but for me, this job is liberating. You ought to be happy for me, and how I take so much pride in my work. Phantom? Yes? That novel I borrowed yesterday was a bit disappointing. What? Don't you have something more like the book you first lent me? He's sweating again. I believe it was called The Thief Leaps Over Buildings. I suppose I might as well have you start with the Masterworks. There's nothing else out there that can match that novel. However, just a moment. This library has material on everything, especially when it comes to thieves. Phantom saunters amongst the stacks. For a while, Phantom and I take pleasure in discussing all there is to know about thieves. As for Phantom's nocturnal wanderings as a thief, it appears she's attempting to keep it hidden, so I decide to pretend to be oblivious. Even though, to be honest, anyone would know. A new release just came out today. I haven't read it myself just yet, but you can borrow it first. As always, be sure to return it in 2 days. I'll see you then. Nice. That was it, right? Yeah, that was it. Okay. So let's go to Arcana next. Actually, before we go to Arcana, I know none of the squad members for bestseller has like different outfits yet. Oh, that's weird. That's her reload animation in her chibi form? Because her reload animation in her regular is like that, she magically has it appear. That's funny. Alright.
If you come to the library, I could recommend many good books. For example, The Phantom's Tears.
Is that what she sounds like?
Tell me if you see anyone up to no good. I came here to steal your heart, but it's my heart that has been spirited away. A thief is always captivated by all things beautiful. Perhaps that is why I find you so mesmerizing.
Angry. Does she have like double the expressions because of the mask? Nah. Sad mask. Sad. Surprise mask? What does she look like? Surprised? Oh. Some of them have like funny expressions. Like Crown here. Where's Crown at? Has like goofy expressions. Hold on, where is it? Special. No. Surprised. Just disconcerted and flustered. Thought she had more. Oh, angry. Alright, let's go to Arcana. Actually, before we go to Arcana, I think the Thief's event should still be here, which I will probably do next time when I play NIKKE. Where's it at? Side stories. Oh no, not this one. Recollections. The nice thing about this is they have timeline. Yeah, there's a lot of them I have to do or replay and watch the story. Phantom Thief should be here, I think. Pretty sure it is. Lone Survivor. Maid. Boomsday. Kill the Lord. Claymore. I forgot what it's called. Oh, they have Unbreakable Sphere here? Oh, Phantom Thief Detective. Is this it? Yeah, I think this is it. When Phantom was introduced. But they don't have the new one yet. Because it just came out like a month or two ago. Oh, when they add footsteps, walk, run. I didn't even notice that. Dragon Saga, I think, is the winter event from last year. Yeah. But this one I did. I don't remember if I did this one. These two are the April Fool's event. They don't have the last year's 2025's April Fool's yet. I'm looking forward to this year's April Fool's event. That one's always a fun one. Funny too. Alright, let's get to Arcana. Where art thou, Arcana? Inside Arcana's workshop, Arcana and I are holding true to our previous agreement. Okay, thank you, Wisebot. In which I dictate to her detailed information of all my previous operations for her to record down. I forget which... I'm sure Arcana's event is out too, in the recollection. Nice face. Or at least that's what we were doing. Yeah, next time we play NIKKE, I might do the Phantom event and the Arcana event. Just so I can have that all done in one go. Man, she's sleeping like a log. As I debate whether or not to wake her. Ow. Arcana suddenly bolts upright, banging her knees on the desk in the process. Whoops. Looks like I dozed off there. Anyway, let's continue. She's trying to act casual and play it off like nothing happened. Now, where did we leave off? But peeking from underneath strands of hair, her ears were burning red. Don't your knees hurt? Of course they do. Arcana rubs her knees, sniffling, and turns towards me. I mean, she's a NIKKE too, so... Did you have to point it out? Oh, sorry. Oh, we have a choice here. It sounded like an explosion. How could I possibly ignore it? Oh, sorry. Did you not get any sleep last night? Yawn. No, I slept like usual. You're nearly done at any rate, aren't you? Let's wrap this up quick and get some rest. Sure, just a little bit more and done. Arcana jots down the final period and sets down the pen. Another impressive feat from you. It was an honor to record it. What? Are you embarrassed? No. You ought to be more proud of yourself. Thanks. Haha. But does this mean that we're done until you're back from the surface? I guess so, since we're all up to date. Then why don't we have a meal to celebrate? Did I skip some things? Hold on, just to make sure. Oh. The lovers. Oh. Okay, hold on. It felt like I skipped some things, but I guess it starts with the event where we meet her. I think we meet her in the event. Because Phantom was kind of weird, because it felt like we met her in her Bond story. Okay. This meal is done for the surface. Then why don't we have a meal to celebrate? Are you free this weekend? Sorry, but a mission came up last minute. We've got to be ready to head out early tomorrow. Oh. I suppose that's to be expected when you are the strongest and most fearsome commander around. Fearsome? What kind of word is that to describe someone? In that case, are you free today? Let me see. I checked my phone to see that it's a little past 9 at night. Yeah, I'm free. Then could you stay with me tonight? Oh, I didn't mean it like that. I just meant to hang out because I'm bored, that's all. Fine by me, but what did you want to do? I didn't really have anything in mind. I just want to be with you. I see. Oh, right. Arcana pulls out her tarot deck and places it on the desk. How about we use these to help us decide? Tarot cards can do that? Sure. We'll draw a card and decide what to do based on its meaning. What do you think? Doesn't that seem fun? Isn't it terribly exciting? Seems interesting. Haha. Before we start, let me do an ordinary fortune reading for practice. Arcana flips over the top of the deck. The Lovers. The card has an angel and 2 naked figures drawn on it. Get your mind out of the gutter. I wasn't thinking anything. That's too bad. In situations like this, the Lover's card usually signifies a fateful or decisive moment. It is a positive card though, so I could interpret it as something along the lines of, go ahead, give it a try. It'll be fine. You said that the cards can be interpreted differently each time, right? Yes, it can vary slightly depending on the situation as well as the reader's knowledge, mood, and perspective. Doesn't sound very precise to me. That's why it's just for fun. You shouldn't take this stuff too seriously. Odd hearing that from someone who runs a tarot shop. I prefer to think of it as ethical. Arcana shuffles the cards again while chuckling. This time you pick a card. This time we're deciding for real. Okay. I flip over a card and place it on the desk. It's the moon. Arcana blinks as she gazes silently at the card. Arcana? Oh, sorry, I zoned out for a second. If it's the moon... Arcana stops, seems to contemplate something for a moment, then stands up. Let's go. Where? To see the moon. Okay. Next is the moon. Arcana and I step out of the library. 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay. Let me go get ready first. What do you mean? We're going to the surface, aren't we? I can't go up there like this. Why would we go to the surface? To see the real moon? Didn't you say we were going to see the moon? I was talking about that. The fake moon? Arcana points upwards towards the dome of eternity, where there rests a perfect full moon. What luck to have full moon tonight. That makes it all the better for moon gazing. You weren't talking about the surface. Of course not. Why would you go all the way up there to look at the moon? Besides, I've never been up to the surface before. Really? Really? If something bad happened to me up there, the Forbidden Library would be left without a manager. The farthest out I've ever ventured was that last time at the outpost. Arcana stretches. Well, I'm gonna go get my memory wiped. Would you like to wait at the cafe we went to before? Right, the memory wipe thing. We can decide later what we want to do next. You talk about a memory wipe like it's nothing. It's not like this is my first rodeo. Right. Freaking, Phantom said the same thing. And I've also got a certain someone who exudes a calming presence. Go ahead to the cafe. I'll be right there. Is it just that quick and simple? After about 30 minutes, Arcana returns and meets me at the cafe. Hey there, cutie. You're my kind of guy. Why don't you give me your number? Sorry, I have a girlfriend. You're here early. It's like the boss said, the whole process has become very, dare I say, tactical. I also think I've got a better grasp on this memory stuff now. How so? How can I explain? Before, everything up until the moment I went in would get wiped. So, I would wake up thinking, I need to head to work. Then, once I snapped out of my daze, my memory would be blank slate, and I'd be leaving Elysian headquarters. But now, only specific parts like certain information that I saw during get wiped. I heard that this is the way Phantom gets it done. That's what I heard as well. Hey Lapu. Hi back. Welcome back? Did you go AFK or something? That wasn't done with me before, due to security reasons. But I guess they made some tactical upgrades. Made a streamer crash out playing a dice game in Cult of the Lamb. Ah! That's why I still remember you proposing to me and getting rejected earlier. I don't seem to recall that. When did I do that? Arcana laughs as she looks around. We are the only customers in the cafe. The dim lighting only makes it seem more quiet than ever. Oh yeah, the vibes here totally feel familiar. But there's way less people here than usual. This place is open 24 hours, but it's not a place where people usually come after work. Not many people come here at this hour, unless it's someone like me. And who would that be? Someone who spends all day handling confidential information only they're privy to, then knocks off work and gets their memory wiped. Arcana rests her chin on both hands and sips her lemon tea. Anyway, did you decide what you want to do next? Huh? What? You go out with a cute girl like me without having any concrete plans? Since this is the first time, you get a pass, but don't let me catch you doing it again. It's not a great feeling, you know. Makes a girl feel like a guy isn't interested in her. But you told me that we'd decide later. Hehehe. To be honest, I don't really care what we do. It's more important about who you're with rather than what you're doing. Still though, I think I'd be a bit happier if you cared a little more. You're a thoughtful guy. I'm sure you're capable of it. I am. Sure you are. Think back to when we first met. I'd be crazy for you to go through all that to help someone that you knew. Oh yeah, we definitely have to play your event again. I won. He wanted a revenge, then we were just entertaining chat because they loved it. Aha! You don't have to feel too pressured to steer the ship. But I do, a lot. Just like she did at the library, Arcana places the deck of tarot cards on the table. Well then, to take some of the pressure off, let's use the same method we did before to decide. I'll draw a card this time. Arcana flips over the top card. Oh, the devil? The devil. So these are all tarot card in the titles. The devil. I see the strength next. Arcana looks down with a smile at the card depicting the devil. A devil. That can't be good, can it? Not necessarily. I told you, tarot cards can be interpreted in all sorts of ways. It all depends on the reader's mood, knowledge, and even their own biases and preconceptions. Seem to be adding more and more things to the list. Look carefully. Below the horned devil figure, there's a naked man and woman bound by chains. See how the man is extending his hand out to the woman? Yeah. Is it that they're both been captured and the man is trying to save the woman? Why are you talking about? What are you talking about? The man is clearly blackmailing her for money or some other valuable item. That doesn't seem particularly obvious to me. But it turns out the woman is the devil in disguise. So she was trying to bring out the worst in the man and drag him to hell. But then, it's revealed that the man is actually a perfect creature, pure and kind and unlike any other in the world. This thwarts the devil dastardly's plan. And the man and woman get married and live happily ever after. What? Sounds a bit far-fetched. Yeah, maybe. After all, no one in this world is perfect and pure and kind. Not just that. Then what? Do you mean the part where they lived happily ever after? Actually, I've never really thought about it before. What exactly does happily ever after entail? Hold on. I was just thinking out loud. That may have been my thought process before I met you, but not now, so don't give me that face. I'm not making that face. Besides, you said it yourself. That's not how you're thinking now. Yes, since I met you. What's wrong? Nothing. It's just so direct. You caught me off guard. Shh, that's not direct. You want to really see direct? Sure. Too bad. I don't want to. Arcana rests her chin in her hands and looks at me with a smile. So, yes? What are we going to do? Weren't we using these cards to decide? Oh, right. Does your head feel alright? Maybe we should head to the hospital. My head is fine. The doctor said that my brain is super healthy and pretty. What does it mean for a brain to be pretty? Not sure, but it's gotta be better than it being ugly. Arcana stares intensely at the devil card. Do you want me to fall into hell you want to fall into hell together? Thanks, but I'll pass. Then let's live together happily ever after. Why? You don't want to? Then come with me to hell. I wouldn't mind that either. Oh, I just remembered. They sell churros somewhere out front. They're made out of splendamine, but they're supposed to taste just like the real thing. Hence why they're so famous. Yeah, they're gonna close in 30 minutes. This cafe allows you to bring outside food. Hehe, I bet it will be delicious. I'll go buy some. Thank you. What would I do without you? You don't have to overdo it with the sweet talk. I leave the cafe, leaving silently, beaming Arcana behind me. The strength. What's after the strength? Oh, fortune. It's definitely harder for them because I know how to play. Ah. I return to the cafe, which is still empty, with churros in hand. Huh. Arcana is slumped over at the table, fast asleep. Ow. I mean, she was tired before. Arcana, I brought us some churros. Churros. Arcana comes to and is still clearly groggy. Oh, right. We still got to pick a card. What card? Strength. To decide what to do next. I grab the card, intending to draw from the bottom of the deck. Hey, what are you doing? Trying to draw a card. I was thinking of pulling from the bottom of this time. You can't do that. It's bad luck. What? Nothing. I flip over the top card of the deck. Strength. Let's go. Arcana tidies up and stands up from her chair. What are we doing? Going for a walk so we can gather some strength. As we head back towards the library, Arcana yawns incessantly. You seem pretty pooped. Yeah, a little. I don't physically need to sleep anymore, but old habits die hard. What was that? What was that about habits? I can't believe you're taking advantage of an innocent girl when she's tired and making her spill all her secrets. I see you're not to be underestimated. You've got what it takes to become a stellar guardian of secrets. What is it? I don't want to say. Tell me. I can't. It's only because I'm worried about you. Stop. Actually, if you say the magic words, then I won't be able to refuse. Just tell me. Arcana looks at me quietly, then lets out a heaving sigh. Remember when I told you before that I've been sleeping like usual? Yeah. That means I haven't been sleeping like usual. What? I meant that I've been sleeping in a way that was normal for the old me. Back then, I barely slept. 2 to 3 hours a week at most. I'd sleep when I couldn't take being awake any longer. That would explain the mind switch. Mind switch? I'll beat them again next time. Looks like I found a new victim. Aha. At any rate, I'm always tired, even if I do get good night's sleep. At least that's how it used to be. Despite that, it wasn't like I was wandering around feeling super tired back then. These days, I'm like a zombie. Maybe because I'm becoming relaxed. Why did you used to be like that with sleep? Want to take a guess? Arcana stops walking and turns to face me. Pop quiz. Every night, the imperturbable, icy professional Arcana erase all memories of the time from when clocking in to clocking out. What do you think that means? Oh. Her sense of time is like erased too? I don't know. What does that mean? What does it mean? Answer is, in essence, I only had half the time available to me. The other people too. Yeah. Her sense of time was kind of wacky. I see. Time was a precious thing for me. I wasn't going to live long anyway, and my days were shorter than everyone else's. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that I hated what I was doing. Okay? So I found a remedy in the situation. Since I would be a NIKKE, any negative side effects from a lack of sleep would be of no significance to me. You see, this is why I wasn't going to tell you anything. You're quite the empath, aren't you? I suppose so, yes. Depends on the situation. And since you have such a kind heart, I'll lay it all bare. I'm sure you picked up on how I was speaking in the past tense, no? What do you think that means? I don't know, what? It means that you saved my life. You gave me back the other half of my life that I didn't have. I don't mean to be a wet blanket, but I don't really feel like I did anything. How pragmatic of you. Yes, I suppose you didn't do much besides provide emotional support. Most of this is thanks to the improvements the boss made to the memory wiping tech. And also to me hanging in for as long as I have. That's right. Yes, you could say all you did was provide emotional support. That is, as long as you exclude how you risked your life for us to get where you are now. Which led you to meeting Phantom, and thus knowing me. How you are a kind and caring person without expecting anything in return. How you helped a strange girl, who you never met, regain her memories, nearly at the cost of your own life. I really have to play the event now. But did you know, having someone be there for me, to stay by my side, there's only one person in the whole wide world who can do that for me. Arcana clasps her trembling hands tightly and forces a smile. No matter how close I get to someone, they'll never be able to know everything about me. They'll only know half of me, at best. The version of me that lives outside of the Forbidden Library. The only one who can know me, all of me, right now and forever is you. Arcana. We are here. We arrive at the front of the library. You said you were being deployed early tomorrow, right? Yeah, before lunchtime most likely. I see. Arcana takes a step back. Thank you for walking me back. But be careful, I'll be rooting for you. 'Cause you're a fan? Yeah, because I'm a fan. Arcana smiles brightly, then turns and walks inside the library. Alright, Wheel of Fortune. Next day morning, I'm doing a final round of checks before heading out on my mission, when the door to the commander's room opens. Hello. Why are you looking at me like that? Aren't you glad to see me? It's not that. It's just that after our goodbye last night, it's a bit strange seeing you the day after. I guess I did make it seem like everything had an air of finality to it last night. In that case, let's just say this is an epilogue or a teaser for the next episode. Are you leaving now? Yeah, I was doing my final checks. Wow, hearing you say that makes you really seem like a commander. I am a real commander. Right, and a legendary one at that. Arcana averts her gaze and instead starts looking at my gear. When will you be back? Not sure. We often don't have a set return date. We're deployed for as long as the mission dictates. Right. You're really taking all this with you? Isn't it heavy? You get used to it. Are these combat rations? Do they taste good? They're edible. I'd like to try it at some point. Arcana. Yes? You have something to tell me, don't you? I'm telling you things right now, aren't I? That's not what I mean. Can't we just chat for a little bit? I've always wanted to have a small talk with someone. Even a day like yesterday. In someone else's eyes, they may have viewed it as a waste of time. But those were all things I have longed to do. For a long time. I've only had half the time available to me that others do. But I long to spend my time doing something frivolous instead of spending it like I'm being chased by something. And if I'm being a little greedy, then I'd hope I'm not alone. Instead, I'd be with someone I like. I don't think yesterday was meaningless. Really? That's a relief. Arcana gives my gear one last glance and then turns to face me. Anyway, you're really lucky. How's that? I told you yesterday. You're the only one for me. Isn't that every guy's dream? To be adored by a girl with a tragic backstory, but who, nonetheless, feels the pulse of life and lives it to the fullest? Even if you're a terrible person who holds a pizza box the wrong way, hogs the karaoke machine for 5 songs straight, or eats all the drumsticks and leaves only the wings, I can't help but love you. Really? No, not really. Arcana pulls the Wheel of Fortune card that I've seen before, the one with a sticky note attached. That's because I decided my own fate. I chose all of this. Arcana puts the card in my inside pocket. I'm lending this to you. Make sure you return it. I will. And Arcana takes a small breath and slowly approaches me, wrapping her arms around my waist. I'm sorry for leaving so suddenly yesterday. I needed some time to prepare myself. I don't do well with impromptu situations. I understand. There's always a chance that you won't come back. Isn't that right? That's right. How can you say that so nonchalantly? Because this task is more important than my own life. Much like the job done by a certain someone that I know. Ha! I guess you're right. Arcana buries her face in my chest. Do you have to go? Should I stay? Don't say things you don't mean. I do mean it. If that's true, that means I'm more important to you than your own life. Are you sure you can accept that? It's okay. It'd be selfish of me to ask that of you. Just come back safe. Okay. That card I gave you means a lot to me, so make sure to return it. I will. I'll be preparing the paperwork for our marriage, so you need to come back and sign it so I don't die a spinster. Isn't that a bit much? Oh, come on. Can't you do this one thing for me? It's super important. Okay, fine. Instead of that, Arcana hugs me a little tighter. Come back and tell me another story. One that I'll be proud to write down for you. Instead of answering with words, I stick my pinky out. That's supposed to be my move, you know? We can both use it. It's not like it's going to wear out. Arcana gently hooks her finger with mine. Oh, pinky promise. And in a barely audible voice she whispers, "You promise." Alright. I haven't quite finished labels yet. I don't really want to spend tickets on it at the moment. I mean, I could. I'm only at 4. Maybe I'll do it next time. We'll just leave it with those two for now. Because my voice is getting a little dry. Yeah, okay. So we did everything we meant to do today. Which I am happy about. I think next time we'll do Phantom's event, and then we'll do Arcana's event. Either we'll do it the same day or separate it. Hopefully by then I'll have labels bonds done. Let's see, Arcana's event is... Thank you. Because we have Phantom's event. Phantom's event came first, which was near the bottom. Life again. That's not it. See, Phantom Thief Detective is here, which is Phantom's event. I don't see Arcana's event here. Jinx player, colorless, juvenile days. Some of these are in order, I think. One more time, Boomsday. I guess they don't have Arcana's event yet. That's weird. Or did she come out with a certain event? I forget. Because I don't think... Did Sora come out with the event? Yeah, I'm pretty sure she did. That's weird. Huh. I'll look it up later. At least we know Phantom's event is there. Alright. Alright. I'm just gonna end it here for today. Thank y'all for coming by. Appreciate it. I'm not sure if I'll be streaming tomorrow or not. I'll figure it out. I want to eventually have a set schedule, but I don't know. Right now it's like by how I'm feeling for the day, especially with this congestion thing is kind of annoying. Like it was coming and going while I was playing NIKKE, so I don't know. Anyways, thank you again everybody, and have a good night, have a good morning, have a good afternoon wherever you are in the world. Have a good one. Sign out. Bye-bye. Bye.